The hype is real. Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time, might just be the coziest slow life RPG coming our way. And I'm honestly so ready. They have been dropping a few new previews with more details about the features and gameplay. So while we wait, I have been collecting some more details you might have missed, and today I'm going to summarize them for you. As we start our adventure on a skyship, we quickly discover that there is actually a massive abyss on this abandoned island we just landed on. And our companion, archaeologist Edward, says we have no choice but to head down there in search of the gear we are supposed to destroy in order to save the world. We will start on a completely deserted island with all structures in ruins, which we will then need to fix and restore over time. And the exciting part is that we actually get to manage everything related to our island through the guild office. We are in charge of our own house, the guild's house, the island's inhabitants' houses, and the entire infrastructure of the island too. There will be two different decoration modes. One that we see here seems to be from our avatar's perspective, as if we are standing in the room, and the other one is from a bird's eye view, which will be super handy as we fine-tune our furniture placement in our house. But furniture and objects can also be placed outside, anywhere on the island, be it fountains, way signs, statues, and more. Crafting recipes are back, and of course each one shows the required resources and the class level needed. It is very helpful if you're planning ahead on what to gather, and I just like having a full overview of everything that can be crafted. We will have a robot assisting us with changing the terrain to create rivers, ponds, or roads from a bird's eye view. It looks really smooth and easy to handle, which gives me a lot of hope that undoing and redoing structures will also be a breeze just as much as building them. We will get help from a cast of quirky characters called Strangelings. If we manage to form a true bond with these strange objects, we can actually breathe life back into them, break their curse, and transform them back into humans. Ginormosia is the name of the continent we will explore, and as the name implies, it is huge. We can climb ledges, explore different biomes like grasslands, deserts, or beaches, and gather different resources along the way. In this example, we spot some Haniwa stones in a rocky mountain area. Mounts are back, and this time we get to see the camel and turtle returning in a desert biome. I like to see a bit more variety here, as we have previously also seen a horse and a leopard mount, and I hope there will be a lot more, but so far not much is known about mounts yet. Even more intriguing are the towers with a giant eye on top. They talk to us and guide us to explore further. We will also discover oddly shaped shrines that hide even more secrets. I am so curious to see what these towers have to say to us and how they are involved in the island's mystery. SP will not be consumed anymore as we run, no matter how long we run, which makes both our travel more comfortable and also lets us save our energy for battles. We get 14 classes in this game, but 2 of them are completely new to the series, the farmer and the artist. And we get a first glimpse of the artist's life, where we complete a minigame to craft a piece of art. It comes with multiple steps that we need to complete by pressing the correct buttons at the correct time, in a typical Fantasy Life fashion. And we can also see the farmer harvesting carrots with a fork or hoe. What lives will you pick? I am definitely thinking of making a video on that too. So there are ever-changing dungeons that change shape every time we re-enter them. This frame tells us that this dungeon is set in a time 10 years ago, but they can also be set further in the past, like 100 years ago. That means every ever-changing dungeon will let us travel through time. And in these different time periods, we can then find different resources. The friends we encounter during our adventure will not only become our companions, but they will also start living together with us on the island. So they will become a part of our little community, and I love details like these. We can go adventuring with 4 players at a time, and there seem to be time-limited quests that the group can tackle. However, it is not clear yet whether it will be possible to do the main story together or only side quests. You can also play local co-op with 2 players on a single Switch, but keep in mind the second player likely won't have their own full character or inventory. Instead, they will control your bird companion more like a sidekick, and they probably won't be able to stray too far from the main player. It looks like we will have a full day and night cycle again, confirmed by the little sun symbol on the top right of the screen. Again, we are also able to sleep to make time progress faster. The map looks surprisingly detailed, with layers for both the present and the past. And as we pick a location on it, we can also instantly teleport to a place of our choice. Through a magical gate, which we can pick from the menu, we can port back to Ginormosia at any point in our adventure, which gives us the freedom to go out there and explore at our own pace, so we don't need to worry about running low on materials, and it also means that we can take a break and pause the action whenever we want to. Not only do we get the most extensive options for character creation that we've ever had, it also seems that we will get sliders to change the size and position of each facial part, which will be a true game changer. Along with other options such as different heights, skin tones, and face shapes, it's almost guaranteed that no 2 avatars will look exactly the same. I am so excited to get my hands on the game soon, so stay tuned for more. But that's it from me. Have a wonderful day, lovelies, and see you in the next video. Also, I really appreciate the support of our Sky members, Danny, MJ, Ty, and a warm welcome to Liana. You guys are the sweetest. Thank you so much.